Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We have to start off the show like this. We don't normally do, but I need to address a situation. Last week, I was away from the show, and I um, just so happened to catch some of the comments that were made by a particular cast member. And I want to apologize, you all, because the actions and the verbiage that came from this one of our co-hosts was insubordinate. Let me just make one thing clear. When I'm present on the show, I am the real producer. When I'm absent from the show, I am the real producer. So it's only because of this wonderful holiday where we will be baptizing turkeys in the grease that I have not suspended you from the show. But I will say this. Always remember this. This is an opportunity for you, and I don't mind you shining. But there's still parameters that you must abide by. And don't forget, I'm the one that started it all. And I am, and forever will be, the OTC. Now let's start the show. All right. Welcome everyone. Welcome to this special edition of In the Mix Tuesday night. Tuesday night. Yes, Tuesday night. Listen, we're doing this special show because we're going to be busy tomorrow prepping for the baptism. Those of you who are not frying turkey, you can just ignore this message. But for those of us who are really doing some serious cooking, we need time to prep and prepare uh, the candidate for the baptism. Listen, welcome to the show, you guys. Thank you for joining us. Look, we're not going to waste time. We're going to jump right into this. We're doing something different, you guys. I shared with the fellas two links. The first one is for you to be able to join us live, meaning that if you want to come on here and talk smack and got something to say, you can. The second link is for those who just want to watch. No problem. But we're gonna put it both out there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, listen. He is the former uh, Fantasy Football League undisputed champion, who, by the way, is still here. Ladies and gentlemen, Alonzo, he go by in these streets, go by the name of these streets, Zoe. Zoe, sir.
Greetings and salutations to everyone. And, Brian, that was just a very cute intro. And I'm just wondering who you was referring to. But that's not neither here or there. This is your boy, the former champ, the new producer. Yeah. Yeah, let's go ahead and put that out there. Let's put the elephant in the room tonight. Let's put the pink elephant in the room tonight.
Yes, sir.
And top 4 person in the league right now as we speak.
As we speak.
The OTC.
I don't know about
the former champ.
Okay, well, we'll go with that one.
OTC first. Your boy A Rizzy. Let's go.
Let's go, man. And ladies and gentlemen, he is the dean of thugonomics. Listen, if you let him, he will slap your mama for just $1. Come on, pew pew, ladies and gentlemen. Mike Harvey. I'm not even gonna call him by AKA Mike Harvey. Bishop.
Professor.
What's going on?
What's happening, man? What's happening?
Man, listen. First of all, you guys, great show last week. Like I said, I was able to catch it. You guys did a phenomenal job and just keeping everything going. You made it your own, and it was really, really good. I enjoyed all the topics that you all were talking about, other than the foolishness that was coming by the way of the fake producer. But nonetheless, it's all right,
That's all right. There's always contentions among the brethren,
Woo.
Oh,
Fellas,
man.
we have arrived. We have been talking about this for weeks, and we have finally arrived, gentlemen. Week 13. And we got some things to talk about, and somebody got some explaining to do. Somebody got, I think I need to go away more often, because the week that I saw, I said, what? That was really my expression. What? Oh my good God. You guys. Okay. I don't even know. I don't even know, fellas. I don't even know. All I know is let's just get to the recap. God, dog. Lord have mercy. You cannot listen. As they say in these streets, you cannot make this stuff up. You cannot make this stuff up. And of course, because I'm on my page here, I'm starting off with my game. But hey, listen, I'm not gonna touch this.
Oh, you good?
Now go ahead, producer.
I'm not. I'm gonna follow protocol here. I'm not gonna let the fake producer go ahead and do his part of the show, because the Bible says, in my words, you should not pat yourself on the back. You can let others, pat you on the back. So, Zoe, take it away, sir, because you need to explain this to me. I mean, the whole week. Let's go. Go right ahead.
Jealousy is not a good thing to have in your life. There's old wineskin and new wineskin. But anyway, let's go to the scores The Phoenix Storm
Yes, sir.
beat.
My
I
Lord.
have to say a leather butt whooping.
Oh my. Oh
Let's
my.
start. Let's start early.
My
Today's nut roast.
Jesus, bless the Lord.
204.2 to 157.2.
Mm, mm,
My goodness.
mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm,
I don't know what else to say after that. I
mm,
just don't know.
mm, mm. Let me point out that yes, this is the first victory for the Phoenix Storm over Taze Nut Roast, over Taylor. Listen,
Hmm.
been telling my guys the whole time. The goal is for us to just to stay in the conversation. And what I saw this week, I'm sorry, I can't be politically correct. These niggas came to play. These niggas came. I must admit, I was not expecting this. Not against Taze Nut Roast. Not against Taze Nut Roast. This is the honest to God truth. I was not expecting this. When I seen this game unfold the way it did, I'm gonna point something out and then we just gonna move on. Sir, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Right there. Right there. Right there.
Mm.
Right there. You all see it. You all see it. You all see it. The Houston Texans. As Zoe would say, there's nothing else to be said. Zoe, take it away, sir.
Mm.
Breeze Lightning
Mm.
defeated the Belt Boy, which has some implications on the standings.
Yes, sir.
Currently,
Mm.
Belt Boy is number 11.
Lord have mercy.
Breeze Lightning is number 10.
What?
That's something to look out for this weekend, this last week of 2024. Breeze Lightning took the victory 163.1 to 147.9.
Mm, 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 mm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, mm,
Yes, sir.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
Ready to rumble. La, 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 la. Defeated another leather belt butt whooping.
Mm.
To Grease Fire. 159.3 to 85.
mm.
My oh my, what a wonderful day.
She said, my, oh, my, what a wonderful day.
That grease fire got put out.
Man,
You don't pour no water on no grease fire.
no, sir. No, sir.
I'm supposed to face Ready to Rumble this week, so
Mm.
this is not a trap game. This is going to be a game that we're going to have to fight for.
And she on a 4-game winning streak. Woo.
That's right. That's right.
Woo.
Lord have mercy.
Mm.
Lord have mercy. Y'all got to explain this one to me. All right, let's go. This one here. Zoe,
Sharp.
I need you talking.
Sharp shooters.
I need you talking. Come on, sir.
Put the Nerf gun,
Listen.
the Nerf gun,
Listen.
the water gun,
Come on.
the BB gun,
Listen to me.
all types of guns
Listen.
on We Lay Him Out. Mr. Mortician himself.
Who?
We lay him out.
Huh?
Now listen. See, the Bible talks about how to keep the death angel away. You got to put the blood on your door. Talks
That's
about
right.
it. If you don't read your word, you can't keep the death angel away because Mark the killer folk. Okay.
That's
You
right.
want to keep the death angel away, it's in the book. Put the
Mm-hmm.
blood over your door now. You keep the death angel away. Yeah, I wouldn't go on a date.
My Lord, my word,
Blessed
my
Father.
word.
Blessed Father. I just can we park the car just for a few minutes here? Listen to me. Y'all need to understand the impact of this. This brother has been on the tear and has been holding this number one spot for quite some time.
And which is still number one.
Still number
Still
one.
number one.
Still number one.
He's still number one.
And along came this talented, gifted, short Oompa Loompa.
Hey,
Who
Come on, man.
the sponsor of Johnson and Johnson. No diddy.
I take all that. I'm fine with that.
Listen.
I took a W, the third one in a row. Now see, now we know about three, huh?
Huh?
We know about three now.
Huh?
Now, understand this, ladies and gentlemen. I watched. I said, and I was counting the games. I said, okay, that game is done. That game is done. I said, oh my Lord, all his games are today. And I said, if Mike holds this lead here, then he's just playing for points after that. So, one more time. That score, please.
139.3 to 113.6.
Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy.
Did you read my name down there? They say 2-time champ, the number 2 seed, but number 1 in your heart.
Oh, nice. I like that. I like that.
Boy,
Got to.
if that ain't no air conditioner shade in the winter, I don't know what it is.
I can't be number 1 on the scoreboard, but I'm number 1 in your heart.
Oh, blessed Father. All right.
But then this is just so cruel. This is cruel from the wannabe, this old producer, the old wineskin producer, to point this score out to me. The Deacons of the Gridiron.
Of the Gridiron.
Squeezed by a victory.
Listen, you are on my page. Let's go. Come on.
To the Teaching Deacons.
As they say, you walking heavy, Doc.
145 to 137.55.
I was thinking the same thing. He done squeaked by with this victory. He done squeaked by with this thing right here.
I mean, he just kind of tiptoe out there.
Boy.
He tiptoe into my Jordans. Got the games locked.
Bro.
Listen, Tua put on a show, man.
Yeah.
Tua taught a clinic.
Oh, which by the way, I want to point out that the tight end that I had for Miami, he ain't going nowhere. He's a part of our he's a part of our lineup now, because the show that he put on, yes sir. Ladies,
can't say the same for Tyreek Hill, but whatever.
Yeah.
Ever since that arrest, man, it just ain't been the same.
No,
that's real. Guys, I'm telling you, these teams that we talked about at the bottom, they're playing spoiler. They are playing spoiler. The battle for the 10th spot had already begun, and we're seeing that happening because of the flip-flop that's happening. Okay, so go ahead, sir. Go ahead. See, this is what I'm talking about right here.
Ramp closed.
Come on.
Put a literal close to the ramp of the
Mm,
Black Pearls
mm.
victory hopes.
Poor little trinkets. Poor little.
131.15 to 119.1.
Lord have mercy.
And he snatched ninth place with that. Woo.
And he snatched ninth place. And then guess what, y'all? The Black Pearls went down to number 3. And guess who got number 2? The Sharpshooters. Every game counts, folks.
Every single game.
At this point on, every game counts.
It is getting ugly, gentlemen. It is getting ugly.
Ugly. Up in here. Up in here. Up in here. Ugly. 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 Ugly.
Yes, sir.
We have teams once again that are literally playing spoiler. They know they're not gonna make it. But then you have those that got like that said, listen, I still got some fight in me. And that 10th spot looks real sweet right now. I ain't gotta make it all the way in, but if I can just get through the door, if I can just put my foot through the door. We know about that. We know about if I can just in that 10th spot, just get my foot in the door.
Yes, sir.
And this is what we're seeing, guys. Now, journey with me, please, real quickly. So we have seen the top 3 teams or top teams, I would say, beaten this week.
That's right.
Taze Nut Rose was the top team.
Yeah.
Mark, we lay him out.
Yep. We lay him out.
The Black Pearls. You cannot tell me this does not shake the foundation of the playoffs. You lying to me. You cannot tell me, because see, we kind of had like a little picture, like, okay, this is what it could be, this is what it's looking like, and all this kind of stuff. But, sir, I don't know about the playoffs. It's shaky. It's shaky. It's shaky.
Now here is what's funny, or funny to me. There is one team whose record is almost like Nut Roast. Now we know he's gone for his reasons. We understand. So he ain't been manning his team. His team ain't even got no players on it. But it's another team that's only one win away from where Nut Rose is. And that team is manned, if I been paying attention correctly. I still say just wondering, how did that happen? How you got one more win than a guy who ain't been managing his team? Just wondering. Now, y'all remember when Tommy was what, 5th, 6th? He in 11th place now.
Yeah.
We ain't never seen Craig in the 12th spot.
Right.
We ain't never seen Craig sit there. And Breeze Lightning done fought her way back up. Ready to Rumble was down in 12. She in the 7th spot.
Well,
can I read y'all playoff scenarios right now?
Yes, sir.
Right now, as of this week, first round buys is we lay them out. We have the Sharpshooters. We have the Teaching Deacons. We have Taze Nut Roast. We have the Phoenix Storm and the Black Pearls. Now, here's some possible matchups. Belt Boy will face Ready to Rumble. Projected. Another projected matchup versus the Ram Close. Next matchup, projected matchup, Taze Nut Roast versus Ram Close.
Mm.
And then the last one, projected matchup, Ready to Rumble versus Breeze Lightning. So this last week is going to be a telltale sign of what's to come.
Take a look at that, ladies and gentlemen. That is what Zoe is referring to right there. Right there. Mike, take it away, please, with our rankings.
Okay, let me get to this. So let's go. Okay, in number one, we lay him out, still holding spot number one. Spot number two is myself, the Sharpshooters. Spot number three is the Black Pearls. In fourth spot is Zoe, the Teaching Deacons. In fifth spot, still holding the fifth spot, is the Phoenix Storm. And in seventh spot is Ready to Rumble. Taze Nut Roast has been slightly moved down to the eighth spot. Ramp Close moved up to 9, and Breeze Lightning moved up to 10. If the playoffs were to begin today, those would be the 10 teams in it. Somebody tell Belt Boy don't quit because he real close.
Oh yeah,
but he gonna have to fight for it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He gonna have to fight for you. Now this is the time when the Belt Boy need to pull out the belt. He need to fight for it.
That's right.
Ladies and gentlemen, and that is week 12 as it was, and it is officially closed. Gentlemen, we have discussed this before. Now we got to do it again. Now that we got a different look now at this picture, let's go. Final four. Final four. We visited that. I believe you guys kind of touched on this last week. Now we gotta shake up here. This is like that game. You remember Boggle when you pop the top? This is what this is now. Looking at the rankings, who's your final four?
To be honest with you, if I make it all the way to the final four, I want to go through Mark. I don't want to go through, and that's not no diss to nobody else.
Yeah, no.
But if you're gonna be the man, you gotta beat the man.
Right, exactly.
So now, to be honest, this week's win against Mark, he had a bunch of people on a bye week, and so did I. We ain't making no excuses, but I'm saying this wasn't the best of neither team. We've both put up way more points than that. If I'm going to top four, I want to go through Mark. I want a rematch with the best of his team versus the best of my team. Now, what I would also like to see is a rematch of y'all two.
Yeah.
And that would be the top four.
A lot will be at stake in that matchup, but yes, I like that matchup.
and the winner of me and Mark versus the winner of y'all two.
How sweet would that be, man?
Because I don't want to go nowhere. If I can't go through Mark, I don't want it. If I make it far enough and Mark don't, that will put an asterisk by that win if I were to take it. Because then I would be like, well, I mean, yeah, I beat Mark, but it was on a heavy bye week. It's not the same.
Uh,
And he held number one since week 2?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And even with 3 losses, he still ain't been knocked out the number 1 spot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Zoe, what's your top 4, man?
all right, top 4. You know what? I'm gonna say myself, obviously, but I'm gonna take myself out the picture. All right, I'm gonna take myself out the picture. Excuse me. Top 4 I see is going to be sharpshooters. We lay them out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna throw this one in there. The Phoenix Storm. The Phoenix Storm and Black Pearls.
Mm.
Mm.
Mm-mm-mm.
Mm.
Mm-mm-mm.
I want to see the We Lay 'Em Out versus Sharpshooters matchup.
Mm-hmm.
But I also want to see Black Pearls versus Phoenix Storm. Kind of settle the debate once and for all of that dynamic
In the playoffs.
in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Now, obviously, I will put myself in there, but I just want to take myself out of the scenario. I'm just trying to stay humble as much as I can. But yeah, I like that. I like that.
Mm. Mm. All right. So it falls to me. My final 4. Definitely Mark.
Uh-huh.
I definitely want to see Zoe. Sharpshooters and myself.
Okay.
I have something to prove with facing Zoe. The game during the regular season was too close.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that there has to be, like my video that I put up at the top of the show. There's some things that need to be cleared up, that need to be addressed.
You're right.
I think that would be a wonderful modern day version of Rocky versus Apollo Creed. Because if we were going to write this script, we both said to one another, remember, Zoe? I'll see you in the playoffs.
Right. That's right.
If we were going to write this script, that would be the perfect script right there. If we were going to have literally a wrestling promo, that would be the video right there to lead up to that moment. And what better moment is to have us in the Final 4? Now, why Mark and Sharpshooter? Because Mike said something that I think is very key. And I want to add to that you have both teams who had some key players on buys. And in order to really settle it, because you know, some folks say, oh, well, that was just a fluke. Oh, he just got back. In order to settle this thing, it's in order to shut the mouths and say, okay, this is it, that has to happen. That's got to happen. Now, I will also say this, and I believe that you guys will agree with this as well. Even with your key starters out, whoever's on your bench should be able to still give you the victory. I'm saying that for myself. What I saw was these niggas came through when it mattered the most. I want to see that for. Now, I said, hey, if I didn't make it, I would like to see the Black Pearls, go all the way. But nigga, now I'm in the competition. This ain't. No, I'm in the conversation now. So we listen. Would I like to see that matchup between myself and Black Pearls? Yes, absolutely. I think she would have more to prove than I do. Just matchup alone, that I think she got me this year. But there's been kind of like some wins, saying between one another. So that would be the settling of the settling. But I think that if we were going to write a script, I think it would be this one. All right. Now, with that being said, let's add a little grease to this fire. You said your final four. Who you have as your final two out of the final doggone four? I'm going to start with Zoe this time. Zoe, you said sharpshooters. We lay them out. Black Pearls, the Phoenix Storm. Who is your final two?
If I don't get this matchup the first round, but definitely the championship round, Mark and Mike.
So you saying that if they did not face each other, if Mark and Mike didn't face each other, and Mark was going against Tiandra and Mike was going against me, you would say Mark and Mike for the new belt. Let me put that out there, because the commission did say that this year it will not be the same belt. It will be a new belt. Wow, that's heavy. That's heavy.
Now from the playoff squares that you showed, the only way me and Mark would see each other would be to make it to the finals, because Mark is at the very top and I start from the very bottom. So we would essentially be working toward each other toward the final match. We would both have to make it to the finals to see each other again.
Gotcha. All right. Who you got, Mike?
I still say I want to see Mark, man. I don't like winning on where it can be excuses made. Because again, if you're gonna be the man, you gotta beat the man. And I am 2-1 in the playoffs, or in the finals rather. If I make it, I'm 2-1. It's only been one person who beat me, and this year he had to relinquish his team. The only person who has beat me in the finals ain't even playing this year. So I just thought I'd lay that out there.
Wow. Well, now because of the dynamic, and you all, kind of fact check me on here, I believe that the Phoenix Storm is in the same bracket as we lay them out, correct?
Yes, you are.
Okay, and Mike, you are in the bottom half.
Yep, I'm in the bottom half.
Okay, Zoe is on the bottom half as well, right?
Yes. No. Zoe is up there with you and Mark.
With me. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha. Okay. So that's okay. So that's even better.
So as of right now, you and Zoe would have a bye week, and then y'all. I don't know how that would work though. Oh well, no. So okay, so y'all have a bye week, and y'all face each other in the quarterfinals, assuming y'all stay 4 and 5.
Right.
So if y'all stay 4 and 5, y'all skip a week and play in the quarterfinals, and the winner from y'all would face the winner of Mark and whoever is between Taylor and Ramp Closed.
Good Lord have mercy. All right.
So either way, you or Zoe at this point will be in the semifinals to possibly see Mark.
Yeah.
So as funny as it is, one of y'all could actually end up knocking Mark out before I could even get to him.
Wow. Now that's crazy. You know, if I was going to do this and get this belt, I would have to. I would want to see sharpshooter. Is why, kind of the same reasons why with Zoe, because during the regular season, this season and last season, that I lost to sharpshooters, but it wasn't by much. And the fact that on game day, we clearly say that we don't like each other. Like we literally don't talk to one another. we don't text.
Nope. I ain't got nothing to say. I'll let you when the game is over.
If it was somebody that I was going to face for it all, then I wouldn't mind facing against sharpshooter. Who better to face the 2-time champ?
Hey, now, I want you to hear the scenario now that I'm looking at the bottom bracket of the playoffs. So I get a bye week, assuming I stay in second. I face the winner of Ready to Rumble and Breeze Lightning. Your brother and Tiandra get a bye week, and then they face each other in the quarterfinals. So now, to be honest with you, if I get to the semifinals, I want to see your brother. I beat him in the regular season, and if I gotta get to Mark, I want that nigga too. We're gonna treat him like bowling pins. Set him up, knock him down. Come on, let's line him up. Let's line him up. Let's get them all. That way he can't say nothing else. Because he always say, well, you ain't never seen me in the playoffs. Truth of the matter is he ain't never made it far enough to see me in the playoffs.
That's a fact.
But he got a chance this time.
That's a fact.
But he got to get through the Black Pearls, though. Can he do that? Because his first match is through the Black Pearls. He got to see her first.
Well, as we all know, man, we say a lot. We say all the time, any given Sunday, and somebody can have the best game of their life, and somebody can have the worst game of their life. And lineups, as you know, is very key because somebody's going to have to pick up the slack. Somebody's got to make sure that they get into those double, digits. This could shake up to be something that we have, that we'll be talking about for quite some time. What makes this season special, ladies and gentlemen, because as we alluded to, yes, in this season, the new title will be presented and put around one of our waists. All the sweetness it would be. Forgive me, guys. Do you know my fuel? My fuel, and no disrespect for you, to neither one of you. My fuel to getting all the way up to the top and accomplishing this is to have the commissioner put that belt around my waist. And you guys who have been with us since the beginning, you know the history between the two of us. And that is something that he vowed that he would never, ever do. Can you imagine? See, he okay with y'all. He's okay with y'all. But can you imagine that he had to put that belt, the new belt, around my waist and like it? Oh, I have to wear my best suit for that one that day. Zoe, that's the only time that he would be present, Zoe. He would have to be present.
Now here I got one request. I got one request. Let's just say you take it, B. Let's just say you take it all the way. Whatever happens, you take it. I need a video from the time the car pulls up in your driveway. I need the video. I want to see this nigga's headlights pull into the driveway. Charge your phone. I don't want no cuts. I need the whole, because I want to see his face when he get out that car with the new belt, and he has to present the new belt to you. I need that video. Listen, the first thing he ought to see when he pull up to your house is you standing like this. And not like my phone with the no. Open the slide so the camera show. I
promise you, if I do it, that would be the opening of the show for season 4. That would be the intro. That would be the intro. And he would look, and Zoe would have to be there to keep him honest, to make sure he gets out of the car. Make sure.
I want to see that. I need the audio where they use on Facebook to make the clips where Stone Cold came out the back and they didn't know he was coming that day, and Jim Ross started screaming, "Oh my God, it's Stone Cold!" I need that audio playing up under the video. You ain't got to drink the beer cans, but when he put the belt around you, he take 2 beer cans and smash them together. You ain't got to drink them, just smash them together.
Can you imagine the pandemonium, man? See, the rookies of this league don't understand the depthness of this rivalry between the commissioner and I. That he would have to do that.
I listen. I'm going back to all of y'all old videos. I need you to get an Undertaker cutout, the cardboard cutout. Remember that video? I need you to get that.
Oh, yes. So we all got a lot at stake here. You know, there's so many scenarios. This is the wonderful thing about this league, because honestly, there are many stories here when you look at it and things. We got real talk, man. Look, we got some guys that are going for their first. We got some guys that are going for their third. You know,
got some guys going for their second.
They're going for their second. You know,
what if Deandra wins? What if he got to hand the belt to her?
Boy,
I need that video too, because you know she gonna talk some trash,
bruh.
You know that would not be a quiet occasion. I need that video too.
Listen, we just asked for a peaceful transfer. That's all we're asking for is a peaceful
Now
transfer.
you know she ain't gonna make it peaceful. You already know it's not gonna be peaceful. I need the video. I want to see her snatch the belt out of his hand. Give me that belt, nigga. You don't need this no more. I want to see that.
Oh my gosh, man! Listen, you guys, that's there. Yeah. So listen, you all. So look, I'm telling you, this is going to be quite interesting to watch. And this last week, see, this last week here is going to tell us all for sure, once and for all. All right, let's go real quickly into Zoe's segment, the leather belt whooping of the week. Zoe, take it away.
I'm back. And you know what time it is. The leather belt whooping of the week. We had to close out on the song last week.
Nice.
New producer style. Anyway, neither here nor there. But the first recipients of the leather belt butt whooping of the week, Tay's Nut Roast. Tay's Nut Roast. Dang, Tay. Why? Oh, why? Leather belt butt whooping of the week. You got knocked off second place. Oh, wow. Next recipient is Grease Fire against Raiden Rumble. Man, I mean bad too. Real bad. I feel for you, Grease Fire. I've been there before. Leather belt, butt whooping. Goes the Grease Fire. Grease Fire. Let me open my thing real quick. There you go. You know what? I hate to do this too. But Mr. We lay him out himself. Leather belt whooping of the week. The sharpshooter laid him down this week. Not too far down, not 6 feet, but just enough to lay him down for the week. Mr. We lay him out. Now, I guess this person thought he was going to get leather belt whooping of the week, huh? I guess he thought so, huh? But he will always and forever will receive the leather belt whooping of the week. Mr. Nobody himself. Mr. Irrelevant. The L-Man. The L-Man. Mr. Nobody. Getting the welts beating of his life. That's the leather belt butt whooping of the week, Saints. Let's act accordingly, or you will get that whooping. Back to you, Brian.
All right, thanks, Zoe. Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
You should put that last statement on a T-shirt. Act accordingly, or you will get that leather belt butt whooping. I like that.
That's right.
I
That's right.
like that.
There you go. There you go. There we go. Zo, I think you go ahead and do that, bro.
Act
Put that on.
accordingly, or else get that leather belt whooping.
All right, look.
Yeah.
Listen,
Especially to the L man.
let's put it this way. There's some tithes and offering that are awaiting you. Go and make that t-shirt. Go and collect that offering, Deacon. All right. Let's go to Mike, the Charles Barkley Award.
I got 3 today. Yeah, I got 3. I hate to do it to my homeboy, Taze Nut Roast. I hate to do it, but he get a Charles Barkley Award this week. Grease Fire. Yeah, you got a Charles Barkley Award. But here, this third one, he always get one, but for a different reason this week. The reason is not the same. How do you play a team with no players and you still only put up 136 points? That's the best you could do. Uncontested is 136. That's the best you got. No competition. And you got 136 points. Now that we got all that out, I got another question for y'all. Did both of y'all happen to see Colorado Buffs play this past weekend?
I have not, but I've heard they unfortunately lost this weekend.
Yes, but I am disappointed by the loss, but it was because they appear to be feeling entitled and that they had arrived. So now everybody's just gonna let us run through them, and we don't have to put up our best.
Yeah.
That, in my opinion, is why they lost.
Yeah.
That ain't what I want to ask y'all.
Yeah.
Yes, they lost, and they didn't look like the Bucks we saw 2 weeks ago. They didn't look like that team. And Dion made that very clear. He did not pull no punches about. Yeah, he said everything I just said. I actually got from Prime. He said that. The clipping and the late hits that was happening on Shedeur that was not being called. Let you had touched, and I hate to take it in this direction, but let you had touched one of the white quarterbacks in another school, and you hit him low and clipped him, and one of the hits, Shedeur got clipped and fell on his neck, and basically rolled over his neck. Like, you could have sincerely hurt the boy before he makes the pros, before he graduate college, before any of that. You could have done a career-ending injury on this man, and the refs, no flag, no whistle, no nothing. Nothing. Is that racial, or is that just hate because of his daddy, or is that it can't be blind refs because they called other fouls in the game, so I mean they could see.
Well, I think also it's the media thing too. They don't show that, but they can show him pushing the referee. Yeah. So let that be a white quarterback. Oh, Timmy, he's just being frustrated. You know, he got hit pretty bad. You know, we've seen the clips and all that. He should be treated with more treatment. But y'all didn't say that about Shedeur. Shedeur. He got clipped and all that stuff. And then the frustration, which eventually led to him pushing aside the ref. Not saying it was right. It's not really so much him intentionally doing it. It's just that, you know. But I think it's again, it's they had a target. They have a target on their back,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what it is. You know, this is what it is for me.
Well, it didn't help the way they played. Number one,
At
and
all.
that when you have the opportunity to be in the bowl game, um, that you got to finish that. You gotta. It's like what our moms always tell us. You know, who told us growing up. You know, you better clean that plate before you leave the table. You
Hmm.
know, you don't eat it halfway. You go ahead and finish that. And so uh, you have proven greatly that you're that team and that you're dominating. You're playing with excellence. And so to get there on that stage and just to literally drop the ball like that, it makes what you said, Mike, very insignificant because was it wrong all day? Absolutely, because flat out that dude could have been injured. That could have been his season or his career done because some idiot knew exactly what he was doing by clipping him. And um, let me just go on record by saying that the referee sucked because if you're going to call everything else in that game and act like you didn't see that, you need to go ahead and turn your card in because it's not even a if. No, sir. How is it that millions of people saw the exact same play who were at their home throwing the flag in their living room or in
Yes,
their
sir.
man cave, and
Yes,
you
sir.
sit up there like you on a coffee break?
Yes, sir. Because
But when it's the other way
I
around,
was reaching for my flag myself. I was reaching for my
yeah,
flag on my flag.
exactly. But on the other hand, you can see everything else that's going on. Oh, I got one better for you. So when Travis Hunt was beginning to celebrate in the end zone, you saw that because you stepped in between and stopped him,
Hmm.
keep the play going. But you move quickly on that. But
Hmm.
you act like something wrong with your legs when this young man clearly gets clipped to the point that like I honestly I thought his leg was broke. Like seriously.
I
If you
thought
look
his neck was broke. Hey, Brian, put share my screen on the. I clicked the share thing. It's 7 seconds. I just want y'all to, for
sure.
those who are watching, I want y'all to see. It's a 7 second play. Ain't no sound because it's just music, and I don't want no problems with the music. So
Okay.
this is the play. Boom.
Mm.
You could have ended this boy's career. He could have been a vegetable.
Mm.
Off
Mm.
look at how he landed on his neck. That's the play I'm talking about. Boom. He knew where he was aiming at.
Mm.
Let me ask you guys this question here. Isn't roughing the passer a rule in college or is that just the NFL?
It's both because you can't do late hits. Late hits, period, is a foul, pro or college. It's a late, it's a foul in high school. It's a foul when you playing Pop Warner football. You can't hit somebody late. You can't touch the quarterback after he has gotten rid of the ball. We just saw he threw the ball and you still follow through and not only hit him, you clipped him. You hit him below the knee. Now it's one thing to grab his legs and wrap him. We fine with that. You put his ankles together and wrap him up. He just can't walk. Okay, he going down. You clipped him. You put your shoulder pad to the side of his shin. Could have broke this man's leg.
What team was that last year? Because that happened to Travis. You remember that?
Yes, the guy he hit Travis. It might have been no. It was 2 years ago. They were still in Jackson.
Was it Jackson or was they playing in
No, he wasn't Colorado. He was still in Jackson when that happened.
Okay.
But it was a white kid, and Travis, being the type of guy he is, him and the white guy made amends because Travis didn't want nothing to happen to the white guy because he knew already where we were then. Because I think that was the end of Trump's term or something like that.
Okay.
He ain't want none of that. So yeah, that was the clip that put Travis out for the rest of the season.
Man, I'm telling you, man, there's no business for that at all. There's no business for that at all. I mean, and if you're being paid to officiate the game, sir, officiate the whole game. Just absolutely disgusting, man. Absolutely disgusting. Wow. So listen, so we're getting ready to go into the predictions of the week. Now, because this is Turkey Day, Mike, would you please share the rules of frying a turkey as pertaining to the minutes and how that counts and all that? Y'all need to pay attention, take notes.
Okay. Number one, when you fry a turkey, whether it's indoor, outdoor, peanut oil. Peanut oil. Now, let me tell you why. Because you got to fry this turkey at 350 degrees. Any other oil breaks down too fast. Y'all know when we fry chicken, the grease goes from that golden color to a darker color on the very first time you fry chicken, on the very first time you fry fish or whatever. So that oil will not last long enough for you to fry a turkey for about an hour. So frying a turkey is based on how much it weighs. 3 minutes per pound. 3 minutes per pound. If you have an outdoor fryer, let's make sure you don't blow up your garage, your house, your block, whatever. So when you hook it up, when you hook up the propane tank to the burner, you make sure that it is snug. When you turn the propane on, make sure you don't smell no propane. If you smell propane, don't you like that burner?
Right.
Turn the propane off, connect it, and make it tight. I don't care if you got to get a pair of pliers. I don't care if you got to go get that. I can't think of the name of the tape that like when you call Spire and you got a new stove and they wrap your gas connection in that special tape, whatever that tape is, go get it. It's at Walmart, it's at Target. Go get it, wrap that connection, make sure it's tight. When you turn the gas on, if you smell gas, stop. Fix that. Don't light that burner, because you know what happens when gas is just expelling and then you light a match, kaboom happens. So that's the number one way to blow up your house, is to not pay attention to that you smelling gas. And propane has a very distinct, almost burn of the nose type of smell. So if you hooking it up and you turn it on and then you breathe in and it feel like something's burning your nose, turn the gas back off. Okay. So 3 minutes a pound. And that's 3 minutes. So if the bird is, so we're going to do quick math. I'm going to pull up my calculator. Mm-hmm. So let's say your bird is 17.5 pounds. Mm-hmm. So you're going to do 17.5 times 3, which is, oh, I did the wrong way. That's 52 and a half minutes at a 17.5 pound turkey. That's 52 and a half minutes. Once you get to about 45, 47 minutes, start checking the turkey. You want to cook it at 350 degrees. If you got a meat thermometer, make sure the turkey is done. When you pull the turkey out, cut the breast open. Oh, inject the turkey. Please don't just put no raw turkey in there without no injection. The injection is made by Tony Chachere's. It looked like it's pronounced Chachere's, but it's Char, something like that. It looked like it should be Chachere's, but it's Tony Chachere's. He got different. You can do spicy, you can do garlic herb, you can do Creole butter. You can. It's a whole lot of different flavors. Inject the bird everywhere in the breast, the wings, and the legs and the thigh. Inject it everywhere. And if you can even take your seasoned flour that you put on chicken, put it on the outside of the bird, get you a nice crispy crust, and fry it for 3 minutes a pound. Take your time. Don't rush it. Pay attention, because what you don't want is a bird that's still red on the inside. You kill somebody. And if you are like Mark's son, because I'll never forget that one time we had I had the first time I done the fried turkey, and Mark asked what do we fry the turkey in, and I said peanut oil, and Tiffany, Mark's wife, said oh man, what is her son's name?
Spencer. No,
Spencer. Spencer. No, you're right,
Yeah.
Spencer. She said Spencer and takes off running, and Mark said the peanuts, and we all took off running to snatch his plate, hoping that he hadn't eaten it because Spencer has peanut allergies. So if you have peanut allergies, I would suggest I don't know if they make air fryers large enough for a whole turkey. Slice the turkey, inject it, do it in the air fryer. That way you can, for people like Spencer, you can eliminate the peanut oil. You can put it in a smoker and smoke it. So there's other ways to do it if you need to eliminate the peanut oil for a person with tree nut allergies. But make sure you're paying attention, because you can even blow up your house with a indoor turkey fryer, because you do not want to put a cold bird into hot grease. Here,
No.
let me tell you why. So if you take the way our mothers and grandmothers used to check and see if the grease was done, was that they would take cold water on their hand, they would turn the water on, have the grease going, and of course the grease ain't bubbling. They take the cold water on their hand and flick the water and see if we get the out the grease. Well, imagine if you took a 20-pound bird that's cold and put it in hot grease. Imagine how much splashing you're gonna do. You don't want that. So before you put your bird in there, let the bird sit out of the refrigerator and get to room temperature. That way you ain't putting no ice cold bird into no hot grease. Because you don't want to do that to yourself, to your house, or anybody standing around, because whoever's within about 6-7 feet getting popped with grease. And 350-degree grease will create first-degree burns, which burns through all 4 layers of skin.
So Mike, what if you don't have peanut oil? You just have, the rare gallon oil.
Then I would suggest you bake it, but you get one of those bags. You get the bags from Schnucks, Walmart, any place that's selling stuff, and you bake the turkey. You can still inject it and bake it. But if you don't have the grease, or let's say you have a person like Spencer in your family and they can't have that, and you don't want to, leave them out, so to speak, then you bake it in a bag. The injection has no peanuts in it, and then you bake it. So you're doing the same thing, except for you baking it. And then now when you bake it, you want to bake it still at 350, and the bag will keep all the moisture in. So typically when you bake a turkey, the breast dries out. Well, in that bag and with the injection in it, it will not dry out.
So, but under no certain terms, you are to use any other oil.
No. The oil, your turkey will come out Wesley Snipes black, because the grease will break down. So your turkey won't look good, and you'll be able to. You ever had something and it tastes like it was stuck at the bottom of the grease, and it had that kind of charred, burnt, greasy taste at the bottom, that's what your turkey will have if the grease breaks down.
Good point. Good point. So now, like the fryer that I have, it has a timer on it, and typically, I would set my phone to like 3 minutes, and when it gets close to time, then I go click the button again to keep the fire going. So you're gonna do that, because I have like a 13-pound turkey. So I'm gonna keep doing that until the amount of time that I time to
Yes.
complete. Okay.
And if you got one, because I also have one of those. You remember I got one of the outdoor fryers too. So if yours has the safety button that you have to keep pushing to keep the gas flowing, the propane flowing, my suggestion is just like what I told you, Brian, when you got yours, is so the timers I think about every 15 minutes. Set a timer on your phone for 12 to 13 minutes. That way you're always ahead of it and you don't ever have to relight the fire.
Mm-hmm.
So if you push the button and it's 12, 13, 14 minutes and the button hasn't popped all the way up, you don't have to relight the fire. You just pushing it back down to restart the counter at 15 minutes, then just reset your clock, go back to watching the game or whatever you was doing, and then when your phone go off, go back out there. And you just want to keep yourself up on the time. We got smartphones. You can set multiple timers on your phone or set an alarm. I put the turkey in at this time. It should be done at this time. So and then you can set your short stopwatch clocks every 12, 13 minutes and you'll be good.
Mm-hmm. And you can use your phone for the overall time of what is it? Just like he said that you're taking the 3 minutes time, or however pounds that you have. So you have your phone set for that time, and that's and you can have your stopwatch for every 15 minutes to go out there just to keep the pilot lit. So
and they make meat thermometers now that have apps for your phone. So even if you got the meat thermometer in the fryer with the turkey, you can still use your phone to monitor the internal temperature of the bird.
Wow. All right, Mike. Well, thank you. Thank you for that. And I wanted Mike to share that, because many of us are going to be frying turkeys and all that. And so since it's the holiday season for that, good tips. Also, I just want to throw in there, as I'm going to share the screen here, guys. Also, I want to share as well, when you are dropping your turkey, please don't drop it. Please lower it down. Don't
slowly.
Don't. This is not you scored a touchdown and you spiking the ball. Please,
no sir.
Ease the turkey down into the grease.
And here's the thing: when you first, even the bird at its room temperature, when you put that bird in the grease, the colander is going to shake. That's okay. Don't you freak out. Keep the bird in the middle and don't you shake it. Lower it slowly and let the grease simmer down, and then lower it some more and let it simmer down and lower it some more. It don't matter if it takes you 3 to 5 minutes to put the whole bird in there. You strong. The bird, for most fryers, the bird can't be no bigger than 20 pounds anyway. So you should be able to handle it. Just keep slowly lowering in there. If you drop it in there, guess what happens when you drop something in? When you see somebody splash in the water splashes. What you don't want splashing is the grease.
Exactly.
At 350 degrees.
And please, there's a reason why it says field to this line. Please, don't please follow the instruction. Please don't go past that line.
Please,
your turkey will be covered. I promise you. There's a reason why they put that line right there for you.
Here's what you don't want. You do not want your grease to overflow the cauldron or the colander, whatever you want to call it, the pot, whatever, your fryer. If you're using an outdoor fryer with propane gas burning beneath it, you know what happens when you put grease onto fire? That caused we was making jokes about a grease fire. You know how hard a grease fire is to put out because the grease is flammable, and then you just added flames to it.
Mm-hmm.
So something that the grease fire has to burn itself out.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you got a bunch of sand or some dirt, you're gonna have to throw something that's gonna choke the fire out. Please don't throw no water on that. That's how a lot of people burn their houses, is they splash grease and then they try to put that little fire out with water, and that only makes it worse.
And if
Because
you
now the grease has spread and it's just gonna keep burning until it burns itself off.
And if you have a fire extinguisher, then it's good to have it just nearby. So that just safety first, guys. So safety first, so that once you're done, turkey comes out great. Make sure everything is all turned out, before you go. And,
Yes.
I got me some gloves this year, so
Good.
So I'm ready. I'm ready. I got some. So I went to the hardware store, got the real gloves. So when I'm easing it down,
Yes, sir.
It's gonna be all right.
And if y'all get stuck doing turkeys, y'all can call me.
Yes.
Tomorrow or even Thursday during the day, and also Google University can say the same stuff I just said. It's all available on the Google search. You can find all of that type of information.
Yeah. All right, you guys. Okay, so we're gonna run right through this real quickly here, man, and pick our predictions for week 13, final week of the season before the big dance. Let's jump right into this. The Phoenix Storm facing Ramp Close. The Phoenix Storm sitting at 7-5 with a 2-game winning streak, going up against number 9 Ramp Close sitting at 6-6. Of course, I am going for myself here. Don't expect this to be an easy matchup or just kind of. Let me just put it this way: I will not be doing what Colorado did. I'll just put it like that. I have watched him from afar, and so I have respect for this team. So we're gonna finish strong. That's our goal. I told the guys, like I told you, we always look at our next game. We say, we celebrate, but then we go right to our next game and say, hey, okay, let's look at this. Let's look at who you got, and we got some respect for this team. So, but our goal this week, and now that we have officially become the part of the conversation, we want to finish strong. So, of course, I'm going for myself. Guys, take it away. What say you?
I think you got to be. I think you got it, but it's not gonna be easy. But I think you can take this one because he got Amon-Ra St. Brown, who was questionable. Yeah, he got Amon-Ra St. Brown, who's questionable. I think you'd be all right. Now, I will suggest that you watch out for his defense because we've seen how the Lions have been humiliating teams this year.
Yes.
The Lions are playing as if they are hungry tigers in a jungle, and they pouncing on everything they walk by.
Yes. Yes. And shout out to Abdullah. That's my running back there. That he's another one that's on the squad. Now the predictions don't look that great for him this week. But I tell you, he came through like a champ for our squad. Zoe, what say you? Did we lose Zoe?
No, he's still there.
goodness. All right. Well, hopefully Zoe will be able to join us back here shortly. Let's keep the train moving here. Breeze Lightning versus Grease Fire. Jennifer is sitting at 6-6 with a 1-game winning streak, sitting in the 10 spot. Oh my, she's gonna have to really defend that against Daniel, sitting at the 13th spot with a 2-game losing streak, 2-10. I'm just gonna go with this for the rookie. I think the rookie's gonna finish this strong. I think rookie's gonna hold down that spot and shut the door and close out. The rookie, listen, rookie, you are responsible for closing the latch, closing the door. That's your responsibility. If you're sitting at the 10 spot, that's your responsibility is to close that door. And so I think Breeze Lightning will be able to do that.
I think she can do that. I think she can do that. But it still ain't, according to what I'm looking at, it ain't gonna be easy. But I still think she can do
it. Yeah. We've seen some stranger things happen. Look like the game is the points are pretty close there. But I tell you what, that means nothing, man, because after week 12, we definitely
given Sunday.
You got that
given Sunday.
All righty. We lay them out versus Belt Boy. Mark sitting at number 1 is off of 1-game losing streaks and then 9-3. Belt Boy is 6-6, sitting at the 11th spot. And Mike, I'm telling you, I can't say Mark is going to just run away this one. I think Belt Boy is going to give him a challenge here. I really, really do. Belt Boy definitely has something to fight for. He's sitting at the 11th spot. Now, we just said that Jennifer has to shut that door. Tommy is going to make sure that Jennifer don't shut that door. And he's trying to get back into the conversation there. So, listen. Week 12 was definitely full of upsets, and I think that Belt Boy is due one here.
Yes. Now, he going to have to keep an eye on CeeDee Lamb. That's Tommy. He going to have to keep an eye on CeeDee Lamb. And Mark going to have to keep an eye on Purdy because Purdy was hurt last week.
Oh, my.
So you're going to have to keep an eye on Purdy, too. Because, Mark may have to relinquish back to his quarterback from Cleveland.
Oh boy, that's.
But the Cleveland Browns did really good last week, or week before. So that may not necessarily be a bad thing, but he need to keep an eye on Purdy.
Wow. Good Lord.
And now here's what's funny: if I win my game this week and Mark loses, I could potentially go into the playoffs in the number 1 seat.
Now
which would flip me and Mark and put me in the top side bracket with y'all.
Now that's crazy.
But then everything would have to play out. I would have to win and Mark would have to lose. So
Right. All right. The Teaching Deacons versus Rumble. This is going to be a good one. Alonzo coming off a 1-game losing streak, sitting at the 4th spot, 7-5, ready to rumble with a 4-game winning streak, sitting at number 7 at 7-5. Man, wow. This is going to be a doozy. Now, I'm going to go with Zoe because I think Zoe is just due one this week. I know that Taria's been really making some noise, absolutely, hands down. But I just think that the Deacons is gonna, pull this one out just because of last week's game, and Alonzo is looking to just to end this season on a good note. So I'm going with the Teaching Deacons on this one.
Yes, I'm with you. I'm going with Zoe. Now, here's what's funny. A loss from either of them won't get either of them out of the top 10.
Mm-hmm.
So for the most part, if you above 9 or 10, your spots are safe. Even if you lose at this point, you ain't coming out the top 10. Now you may flip spots, but you going to the playoffs at this point. If you above 8 or higher, you probably ain't going to work.
Right.
But I think Zoe could take this one. But because she's on a 4-game winning streak, it ain't gonna be easy. She's not gonna let this one go without a fight.
Yeah, I kind of put Ready to Rumble in that same boat as Ramp Close. They just won't go away, and I don't mean it in a bad way. They are swinging, man. They are swinging, and these two teams are not worried about their records. They're not focused on the records. You can tell by their play that they're just here to win. So, but we. We gonna go with the teaching deacons here on this one. All right, the Black Pearls against the Sharpshooters. Black Pearls losing last week, sitting at 8-4, the third spot, and Sharpshooters with an impressive victory last week, with on a 3-game winning streak, sitting at 8-4, sitting in the 2 spot. Wow. Okay. Well, Mike, I'm gonna have to go with you on this one.
We know who my pick is.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that you got enough fuel here to get past Tiandra.
Now this is also probably a little payback type of game. Because if y'all remember last week, me and Tiandra were flipped. I was in 3, she was in 2.
Mm-hmm.
And so with me beating Mark and then her loss, I moved up to 2 and she moved down to 3.
Yeah.
So this could also be a little bit of payback. Because if she wins, she could possibly go back up to 2 and I would go down to 3.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But then, like we said earlier, if you above like 8, your spot is safe. You may just switch seats, but you still going to the playoffs.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. So like I said, I think this Sharpshooter is going to pull this one out here and finish off the season at 9-4. Yeah. So. Yeah, we're not gonna focus. Well, yeah. Well, no, we won't. No, we won't. We just know that the gridiron is going to take the next.
If Craig wins this, he still probably won't make the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
But it'd be a nice way to bring him down lower. And I'm talking about nobody.
Yeah,
it'll be a nice way to just inch him a little lower, make him have to go through that play on that first week. Maybe he'll take that L and be gone.
Well, you guys, we normally pick a game of the week, and honestly, all these games are a game of the week, to be honest with you, because it's week 13. Everything is on the line now, you guys.
Yes, sir.
Mike, who we got playing on? Actually, we got Thursday and Friday game. So who we got going on, man?
So now I need you to see this.
Okay.
Put my screen up. So I need y'all to see this. So there is Thursday at 11:30 a.m. the Bears and the Lions play. Mm-hmm. Thursday at 3:30 p.m. the Giants and the Cowboys play. Mm-hmm. Then Thursday at 7:20 the Dolphins and the Packers play. So we have 3 Thursday games. Then we have a Friday game, which is the Raiders and the Chiefs. Mm-hmm. So now I need you to have your lineups prepared for Thursday, 3 times on Thursday, 1 game on Friday, and then the rest of the games Sunday and Monday as we would normally see them.
Yes.
So I need you to be prepared. And this is coming off of, I don't know if y'all can see that, this is the NFL site. So this ain't no made up. This is for sure, who playing where and what
Yes.
time. So
Yes.
prepare, because this week 13, we ain't taking no excuses.
Yeah, and you know, guys, because what my game and Ram close, yeah, we fall right into that whole conundrum there. So it's real choppy. So absolutely. So you guys, listen, especially those of you who are fighting to literally fight to stay in and to fighting to get in. Make sure that your stuff is straight because hey, this is the holiday weekend, so you you got several games going on. So please make sure that your lineup is straight and that you are ready to go.
And watch the injury reports.
Yeah, what exactly? Watch the injury reports. Exactly. And then also too, those who that you're for sure that you're in. You're playing for points. You're playing for position.
Yes,
so,
and I'm gonna give y'all a tip. Maybe y'all don't know this, but in the app on your phone, if you click in certain other spots, there's different articles called Stardom or Sit 'em, and they go by position. They'll start with the quarterback, then the running backs, and the wide receivers, tight ends, the kickers, the defense. They go through them all. So if you don't know who specifically, and you got two different guys, you got articles written by commentators who will say you should start this person, sit this person. You got a lot of resources in the fantasy app that you may not have paid attention to.
Yep, absolutely. So use all your resources, you all. Because this is definitely not time to play around. Because look, once this week is up, that's it. That's it. Then we'll be having conversations about the playoffs. Okay.
And all bets is off because if I'm still in it, I'm shooting. So
you shooting your way up to the top.
I'm shooting for the stars. So if you're still in the playoffs, I'm not gonna be nice to you. I'm gonna take it to you. Nothing personal. It's all business.
Well, this is going to be a fun ride, you guys. It's going to be a fun ride. And as always, we appreciate you guys rolling with us this season. This has been another great season here in the mix. It seems like it went pretty fast. But this show would be the last show of the season. However, we ain't going nowhere because we will shift gears to In the Mix playoff edition. So, hey man, so listen, this, we will definitely be crowning a new champion this year. It is a guarantee.
Mm-hmm.
It is a guarantee.
I'm gonna lay this one out here, Brian, just for all of the different team owners. If you got something you want to say to your opponent and you don't have the time to be on while we're shooting these, if you record it on your phone and send it to one of us, just like I was sharing my screen, we could play it.
Yes.
Whether it's the audio or the video, I guarantee we could play it. So if you got something you want to get off your chest and you don't have the availability to be here while we on here live, we'll play your pre-recorded message. No problem.
Please do. I love that. Please do. We will definitely do that. Well, on behalf of myself, the real producer, I can't believe I got to keep saying this, the real producer, Brian P. here, the two-time champ, sitting at number 2 seed, but number 1 in your heart.
Yes, sir. Number 1 in your hearts.
And the former champ, fake producer, Alonzo. Thank you for joining us. Listen, have a wonderful Thanksgiving, you guys. Enjoy your family, enjoy the food, and we will see you right here next week because we're going to be talking about what happened.
Yes,
and
sir.
We're going to be talking about officially
who started
who and who ain't. So Next week we start a playoff edition, ladies and gentlemen. So please, please, please join us. Join us. It's gonna be wild. Thank you once again. Listen, love you guys much. See you back here.
Yes, sir.
Next Wednesday, regular schedule time, 7 o'clock on Wednesday. All right. Take care, you guys. Peace.